the sun goes down. When you're gone, I lose faith, I lose everything I have found. Heartstrings, violence, that's what I hear when you're by my side. Yeah, that's what I hear when you're by my side. But when you're gone, the music goes, whoa, 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 whoa. I lose my rhythm, lose my soul, whoa, 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 whoa. So hear me out before you see the night is over. I want you to know that we can carry on. So don't let this be our
everybody, I'm your tour guide Eunice and I will tour you in the island of Batan, from their history to their top tourist destinations. You guys ready? Welcome to the home of the winds, Batanes, Philippines. I will start by giving you a brief history about Batanes. Prehistoric Ivotans lived in small communities near water sources. When the Europeans arrived in the 1600s, they found the people of Batanes living in organized communities called ijangs. They buried their dead in large earthen jars, a practice that continued until well into the 18th century. Batanes was settled early in this pattern of migration, the first Ivotans, as the natives of Batanes are now called, were in fact early Austronesians from Taiwan that came 4,500 years ago based on archaeological studies of Dr. Peter Bellwood of the Australian National University. Next, the culture of Batanes, with fewer than 16,000 inhabitants believed to be the descendants of brave seafarers from Formosa. These pristine islands possess a rich Ivatan culture and a peaceful and friendly population. Perhaps due to its remoteness, the pace of life in Batanes is slow. The traditions of Ivatan. The Ivatan have a strong oral tradition including legends or kabata, lyric folk songs or lagi, and working songs or kalusan. In addition, the language and people of Batanes are known as Ivatan. The languages of Lanyu, Itbayat, Batan, and Sabtang are mutually intelligible with dialects between islands and within islands. Vakul is also part of Ivatan's tradition. It is a headpiece worn by women. The purpose of the bakul is to protect the wearer from sun and rain. And since I have already given you a brief background about Batanes, I will show you the fiestas that Ivatan celebrated. Fiestas have huge influence in every Filipino culture. Districts, barangays, cities, and provinces in the Philippines celebrate fiestas to reminisce the past, to keep the Filipino spirits alive, and to honor different gods. Sometimes they believe in it as it controls certain aspects of life, family, health, wealth, livelihood, and others, especially in Batanes. Let us take for example Batanes. It is the northernmost province in the Philippines and also the smallest, both in population and land area. Though it is a minor island, they never fail to celebrate different fiestas to pay it forward and thank their gods for an abundant harvest. In addition, festivities in Batanes also help promote tourism to showcase the unique heritage of Ivatans. Your tour in Batanes would definitely be not complete if you'll not witness their different fiestas. Here's a guide on what you expect when you visit there to spend your vacation. Kulay Festival. If you happen to book around the second week of April with the help of your travel agent, we're very lucky to witness the Kulay Festival, which means anything dried. This festival highlights the simple yet colorful food heritage of the Ivatans. They celebrated it in cooperation with the local government of Basco Batanes and the Philippines Department of Trade and Industry. The main objective of this 5-day feast is to introduce locally manufactured and processed foods like dried products such as onion, garlic, rice, corn, and fish, among others to local and foreign tourists visiting their province. Bayanihan or Payahuan Festival. In the Ivatan language, Payuhan stands for cooperation, which is truly evident in this 5-day event every June. In this event, a province-wide procession is done to recall the route of evangelization. Communities and schools conduct the Ivatan Olympics to pay tribute their native game. Another highlight of this fiesta is the Kanan Nu Kumavahayan or the Unity Lunch, a government-funded celebration for everyone. Vakul Kanayi Festival. Sabtang Island just held its first ever Vakul Kanayi Festival this year. Starting from April 25 to 27, activities are made from indigenous outdoor games and cultural shows to colorful parades and street dancing competition. Vakul is the headgear worn by women and Kanayi are the vest wrapped on men when they work. Palu Palo Festival. Palu Palo Festival in Basco Batanes, celebrated every 4 to 5 of August. This is highlighted by a cultural presentation showing the life and times of the Ivatans. And now, top destinations you should visit in Batanes Island. Batanes may be the Philippines' smallest and least populous province, but don't let that fool you into thinking that there's nothing to see in this picturesque destination. The endless view of the ocean, the sprawling hills, the always smiling locals, the freshest seafood, and the peaceful and laid-back vibe continuously intrigue you and inspire travelers to explore one of the top destinations in the Philippines called Batanes. Batanes, known as the home of the winds because of its calm and windy weather, has preserved its postcard, perfect scenery, friendly culture, and the simple way of living due to its distance from the main Luzon and the rest of the country. Its refreshingly chill vibe is unique from the other famous island destinations in the country such as Boracay and Palawan. Batanes has a wealth of unspoiled beauty just waiting to be experienced and imprinted to your memory. Batanes is made up of 10 islands, but only its three biggest islands, Batan, Ibtayat, and Sabtang, are inhabited. The island chain all exhibit natural and human-made tourist spots ready to excite first-time visitors and encourage returning travelers to come back for more. The island province is well known for its charming, centuries-old stone houses, quiet stretches of white sandy beaches, rugged mountains, and never-ending lush green hills. Its vast distance from the Philippine capital, Manila, used to make Batanes inaccessible to tourists, but this is growing reputation as one of the must-see destinations in the Philippines. Traveling to Batanes is now made more accessible. If you're planning to travel to this province, here are some of the best things to do in Batanes that you should not leave out of your itinerary. Use these tips to create your memorable escape to our enchanting northernmost frontier, Batanes. First is discover Morong Beach, located in Sabtang Island. Morong Beach is one of the most popular beaches in the province thanks to a large rock formation called Nakabuang Arc. Hike to Mount Iraya. Mount Iraya is one of the Philippines' 22 active volcanoes, and its last eruption took place in 1454. It stands at 1,517 meters and is quite steep. Visit Basco Lighthouse. Start your lighthouse tour bright and early in Basco, located on the main island, Batan. See the Bayang Rolling Hills. Bayang Rolling Hills will give you an unobstructed view of the majestic Mount Iraya, as well as the province's significant islands, Batan, Sabtang, and Itbayat all at once. Stroll in Valugan Boulder Ridge. It is said that the rocks on this beach were ejected from Mount Iraya during an eruption several centuries ago, and that the stones have been rounded due to the years of continually pounding waves from the Pacific Ocean. Pray at Mount Carmel Chapel or Tucon Church. The chapel is ideal for couples who want a romantic and small marriage ceremony. Inside the chapel are paintings of saints done by local artists. Discover Sabtang Lighthouse. Check out Tayid Lighthouse. Explore Naidi Hills. According to history, it was once the most extensive wireless communication facility in the country, connecting Batanes to Manila during the American period after the demise of a grenade by the Japanese Imperial Air Force in the beginning of World War II. See the panoramic view of Batanes at Chawa View Deck. The Chawa View Deck features rolling green hills, rock formations, and the panoramic view of the seascape. There is also a cave of the Virgin Mary and a few concrete chairs for the visitors located at the top of the view deck. Go on a food trip. Are you hungry from all the sightseeing and hiking? Don't leave Batanes without trying the local cuisine. A trip to Batanes won't be complete without food, and the islands have plenty of mouth-watering dishes to offer visitors. Visit the Honesty Coffee Shop. See the Dipnai Supuan Japanese Tunnel. Go to Chamanta Tinyan Viewpoint. Sabtang Islands also has its version of rolling hills, the Chamanta Tinyan Viewpoint. Check out Savidug Stone Houses. The Ivatans maintain these houses, the indigenous people inhabiting the island. This village, together with CAGAYAN, remains untouched where locals still live traditionally. And lastly, pray at Ivana Church. Sabtang settlers were forcibly resettled in Ivana but were later allowed to return to their island, decreasing congregation numbers. Batanes is a beautiful, enchanting place that is truly worth a visit, not just once but multiple times. This northern paradise is a throwback to the times when life was more natural and untouched. Batanes is a happy place that will rejuvenate even the most seasoned travelers and will serve as refuge for tired city dwellers looking to take a break from the concrete jungle. A trip to Batanes will calm your mind and rejuvenate your soul, leaving you with a renewed appreciation for nature and simple life.
Good day everyone, I am Miss Belinda de la Peña. I am your tour guide for today. Are you looking for a place to visit any zoo in your bucket list? Don't worry, I got you. My dear wanderlusters, fasten your seatbelt as it gives you a sneak peek of the Region 2. Welcome to Cagayan Valley, the perfect place you have to go. Naimbag na adlaw Cagayan Valley. The Region 2 is also known as Cagayan Valley, was derived from the Alcan word Caranyang or river, referring to the Rio Grande de Cagayan. The early Spanish settler also called is Rio Ibanan. The Region 2 is the paradise of the north and it's the second largest of the Philippines in the terms of land area. It is composed of the 5 provinces, home of the winds, Batanes, the land of smiling beauty, Cagayan, Queen's Province of the North, Isabela, Watershed Heaven, Nueva Vizcaya, and Forest Heartland of Cagayan Valley, Quirino. Top things to do: enjoy outdoors, see stone houses, be a part of scenery, choose your own adventure, meet the damagats, chase waterfalls, go temple hopping, eat up, lastly, shop for souvenirs.
We got problems in the streets again, drowning in the violence, it's getting pretty tense. A lot of anger in the faces I see, a lot of bitterness, communal emptiness. Don't trust the water, friend, chemicals hide with the skeletons. Don't trust their false pretense, counterfeit lies are your best defense. I say, we've got to go hard. And darling, 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 go hard. We've got to go hard. And darling, 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 go home. We got issues that we can't change quickly as we'd like to, as we need to. And I'm worried it will backspin, pulling out the linchpin, leaving us victims. Don't trust the water, friend, chemicals hide with the skeletons. Don't trust their false pretense, counterfeit lies are your best defense. I say, we've got to go hard. And darling, 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 go hard. We've got to go hard. And darling, 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 go hard.
explore the Cagayan Valley is to go on change of adventure in a place where history, culture, and natural coverage. So, what are you waiting for? Come and visit Region 2, Cagayan Valley region, your islands and valleys of fun.
Hello everyone, I'm J. Vincent Pagatpatan. I am your tour guide for today.
Isabela. Officially, the province of Isabela is the second largest province in the Philippines in land area located in Cagayan Valley region in Luzon. Its capital and largest local government unit is the city of Ilagan.
Here, the rundown of the top places of interest in Isabela, where you can have your most noteworthy excavated out of your life. Bonsai Forest. Dinapigue showcases a bonsai forest with plants ranging from 1 foot to 7 feet in height. The forest is astonishing, covering an estimated 5,000 hectares. The bonsai forest adds luster and charm to the northern Sierra Madre Natural Park, being included in the tentative list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Camp Samal. The historical Camp Samal was the site of the National Jamboree in 1977 and is the home of the Boy Scout of the Philippines. It is located at the eastern outskirts of the Spanish-built town of Taumini, Isabela. The Pinakanauan River, the town of Taumini itself, the municipality of Defin Albano, and the Sierra Mountain Ranges. Crocodile Sanctuary. Amidst the foothills of northern Sierra Madre National Park, one can cozy up with the world's rarest crocodile, the Philippine freshwater crocodile known as Crocodylus mindorensis, or Burakut in the Ilocano tongue. This is a relatively small crocodilian species, with most adults measuring 5 feet in length. However, they are known to reach maximum length of 10 feet. Close to extinction, less than 100 adults remain in the wild, making the animal even more endangered than the Philippine eagle. Dibolo Falls. Without a doubt, Dibolo Falls is one of the best nature attractions in province of Isabela, located in Barangay Dibolo in Dinapigue. This waterfalls is considered the tallest one in the province at about 100 meters high. Dikotkotan Beach. Diktokotan Beach is a 3-kilometer long beach with sandy shores, its water filled with corals and seagrasses beds. You can see various types of fishes here as well as marine turtles. There have also been sightings of pointed-nosed dolphins and humpback whales in this area. Dikotkotan is actually a Palanan word meaning to sink, which refers to its soft sand. Fuyut Spring National Park.
Fuyut Spring National Park is a protected area of the Philippines located in mountain slope of Barangay Santa Victoria in Ilagan City, Isabela, 405 kilometers northeast from Manila. The park, which also contains the Ilagan Sanctuary, is 890 hectares in area extended Merview municipality of Taumiini.
Honeymoon Island.
Honeymoon Island is just one of the many popular islands in the Philippines, famous from its pristine beauty that will definitely make tourists visit the place, especially to the newlyweds from wants to spend their honeymoon at isolated area. Located in the town of Dibalacan, Isabela, Honeymoon Island is the perfect destination for couples to experience a total wonderful escapade. Honeymoon Island serves as sacred ground for Acta tribe matrimonial rites where it got its name.
Maconacon Falls.
Serving as a gateway to the coast of Isabela, Maconacon offers bountiful splendors to those who venture into its vast landscape. Most notable landmark includes the hanging bridge in the town and Maconacon Falls.
Magat Dam.
Magat Dam is a large rock-filled dam in the island of Luzon in the Philippines. The dam is located along the Magat River, a major tributary of CAGAYAN River. The construction of the dam started in 1975 and was completed in 1982. It is one of the largest dams in the Philippines.
Palanan Rainforest.
Palanan. Officially, the municipality of Palanan is a first-class municipality in the province of Isabela, Philippines. According to the 2015 census, it has a population of 17,260 people. There you have it, for the most amazing spots in Isabela, the province worth of to visit on your next travel adventure. This is J. Vincent Pagatpatan, your tour guide. Thank you and God bless.
Good day, everyone. I'm your tourist guide for this beautiful day. But, by the way, I am Alessandra Bienzi Magno. And now, let me tour you to the beautiful tourist spot in Quirino. The province of Quirino sits in the northern part of Luzon. Its neighboring states are Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, and Aurora. Locals generally speak Ilocano and other tribal dialects. The average temperature here ranges from the high of 32 degrees Celsius to lows of 22 degrees Celsius. The best time to travel is during the summer season, as some scattered rains aren't usually prevalent. How to get to Quirino? You can travel by bus. If you're coming from Metro Manila, land transportation is the usually means. That is equivalent to around 7 to 8 hours of travel. Ride from any bus going to Isabela or Cagayan, then alight at Cordon or Santiago in Isabela. After that, ride a van going to Madela. If you plan to reach the farthest towns, you need to ride jeepneys or a private car. And for travel by airplane, if you prefer a shorter travel time, book a flight from Manila to Cagayan. After arrival, ride a van or rent a private vehicle. Around 1 to 2 hours leads you to the province. Note, however, that flights from Manila to Cagayan and vice versa are limited. Always check your airline schedules to maximize your vacation. The first place or tourist spot that you can see is Governor's Rapids. Take a weekend adventure with your family or friends at Governor's Rapids. From rafting to kayaking, this rising tourist spot in Quirino Province is a total outdoor adventure. Ride a boat and explore the winding tributary of the Cagayan River. Outdoor at Governor's Rapid is perfect during the summer. Its sparkling emerald water is inviting, while the stunning rock formation alongside make a perfect backdrop to your mandatory souvenir photographs. The local guide also offers to visit a cave along your river tour. Here, you can take a dip in the cold waters of the pitch-black cascade. Okay, next spot is Mandala Falls. For a more laid-back water adventure in Quirino, tourists may take a break and commune with nature at Madela Falls. This tourist spot in Quirino is a local favorite to chill in the afternoon with their families or friends, with a great number of trees surrounding the vicinity. Shade from the intense summer heat is not a problem. The Madela Falls features a unique 7 stages, and the full basin is the favorite. Madela Falls gives you a vibe to chill down from summer heat with its green and clear waters. Next up is Aglipay Caves. Surrounded by dense forest, the Aglipay Caves lies at Barangay Villa Ventura in the municipality of Aglipay. Its proximity to the main road make this remarkable attraction accessible. Nature enthusiasts will surely love spelunking on the 8 chambers of Aglipay Cave. To maximize your experience, gear yourself with a comfortable outfit because everyone will get wet. Your guided tour starts in the main cave. The stalactites and stalagmites are the highlights for your visit. The chambers are clean and are easy to navigate. The exciting part here is you need to squeeze yourself out to proceed to the exit point. Whether you're an avid fan or spelunking or just a beginner, this tourist spot in Quirino is a total winner. Next spot is Pensal Falls. The Pensal Falls of Aglipay in Barangay San Benigno is a 30-minute trek away from the drop-off location. Seen from afar, the Pensal Falls look like a charming white curtain of water. It has a sloping rock formation in the middle and serves as a platform for cliff jumping. Slide to fun and dive to the deepest portion for an unforgettable summer experience. Lastly, it is a nice to end your tour at Pensal Falls by having a delicious boodle fight. Next spot is Siitan River in Nagtipunan. A similar river adventure awaits you at the Siitan River in Nagtipunan. This tourist spot in Quirino allows guests and tourists to experience water tubing using the interior of a wheel locally known as the interior. Let the current drift you while appreciating the impressive rocks and luscious vegetation. Guided by the locals, you will be cruising the stretch of these acclaimed cleanest inland bodies of water. You can also OPT to a ride wooden boat instead. The water looks crystal clear during summer, while a little bit cloudy during some drizzles. Off your river adventure is the Bimapor rock formation that sits on the shore. This rock looks like a stern ship where locals derive its name. Reaching some of the attractions may take you some time. However, you'll be delighted with its natural charm once you start exploring its hidden paradise. There are no luxury resorts and pristine beaches in the province, but the action-packed outdoor activities and cheap accommodation are just some things to consider, especially for a budget trip. The ecotourism of Quirino is a must-try for nature enthusiasts. From numerous waterfalls, massive caves, amazing rivers, and lush mountain regions.
Kapisaan Cave. Kapisaan Cave is situated in the mountainous and limestone-rich barangay Kapisaan in Casibo, Nueva Vizcaya. It is the fifth longest cave system in the country and ranked among the rest. The different geological formations look like curtains, solid walls, pillars, columns, islands, castles, and human figures. Saint Dominic Cathedral. Saint Dominic Cathedral in the capital town of Bayombong. It was said that the first Mass was celebrated here on April 12, 1739, that was officiated by Fray Pedro Fier in the Church of Saint Augustine. The cathedral, also known as Bayombong Cathedral, is another of those Baroque-style churches in the Philippines. The front of cathedral is well maintained and clean. People's Museum and Library. The present museum is housed in the former seat of the provincial government of Nueva Vizcaya and has been declared an important cultural property by the National Museum. The first floor houses the lobby and the art gallery as well as an audiovisual presentation is interesting because of impressive collections. Grand Amungan Festival, one of the most colorful and culturally diverse yet unheralded provinces in the country, is Nueva Vizcaya. Umungan is the Gadang word for gathering, while its Ilocano counterpart is Umungan, which also has the same meaning and is widely understood among the ethno-linguistic group. May 19 to 24 is the anniversary celebration of the establishment of the civil government of Nueva Vizcaya, highlighted by an agro-industrial trade fair, street parades, float competitions, cultural presentations. Dalton Pass. Dalton Pass, also called Balete Pass, is a zigzag road and mountain pass that joins the provinces of Philippines, Nueva Ecija and Nueva Vizcaya in Central Luzon Island of the Philippines. The views were breathtaking. There are about 6 sheds where you can rest. The road to the pass is only one way, so if there is another vehicle coming from the other direction, one has to back up. Clean surrounding, and also there is exciting zipline. For those person who loves to travel, this Balete Pass is perfect. Ambagyo Sea of Clouds. Ambagyo Sea of Clouds. Hundreds of tourists gathered early Sunday in the village of Binaungan in Dupax del Norte town to witness a spectacular views of clouds surrounding the mountains. Visitors said the Sea of Clouds is a rare sight that appears only after a heavy downpour in the afternoon or at night. The view is also visible for only a few hours before sunrise. Tourists are encouraged by the locals to maintain the cleanliness of the place. Fruits. Vizcaya orange and mango are well-known products, and travelers have become familiar with the citrus alley, where offers variety of citrus, including Sagada oranges, Perante oranges, pomelo, mangoes, melon, Washington Nado, and Satsuma. Buko Pie by GNB. JNB Buko Pie is one of the all-time favorite pasalubong in Nueva Vizcaya. This sweet and rich pie is made from young coconut meat locally known as buko.